Hey guys, it's Drummond. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you know whenever I'm posting my next video. So if you catch me checking the light out over there, just know that I've been having a rotten time. I've been having car problems, my dryer stopped working, and now the light that I used for lighting my YouTube videos blew out, and my sister's boyfriend soldered it back together, so hopefully it works through this video, but I might be kind of peeking in that direction just to make sure that nothing's catching on fire. But today's video is going to be about how hurt people hurt people. So being a life coach, I work with a lot of different people who are going through a lot of pain. And one thing I've noticed is people always come around when they're hurting, and then when they're not hurting, you don't see them anymore. And for a life coach, that's actually a good thing because we want our clients to be able to heal and move on past the event that's causing them pain. But when it comes to friendships and relationships, it's a little bit harder to deal with people who are hurt because there are a lot of people in our lives who kind of just come into our lives when they're hurting and then just kind of disappear once things get better. And that can be a little bit more painful. I know that recently I've been dealing with a lot of people who are dealing with stresses from the pandemic and when it comes to relationships and all of that stuff. And people come to me because they know I'm a life coach. They know that I give really good advice, but then they kind of just disappear after that. I know I had a friend who just kind of popped back into my life. I was excited that he came back into my life, and then just as quickly as he came back, he disappeared again. He was having some relationship issues and he was feeling really down, and he just wanted to have a friend that could kind of like cheer him up. So I jumped in, I was helping him out because he showed up into my life and asked for help. But then as soon as he kind of started feeling better, he just vanished again. And that kind of sucks because I'm the type of person that I dedicate a lot of time to my friends and loved ones. And when they just kind of use me for whatever they need me for and then just disappear, it does really hurt. I know that in the past, I've been that person that has done that to my friends. I know that I've lost a lot of friends because of that. So when you're hurting, please make sure that you aren't just using people to make yourself feel better and then just kind of disappear on them. So another aspect of that is people who are actually dealing with depression and anxiety and all of that fun stuff. It's not actually fun stuff, but those people a lot of times will reach out to their friends or family members or just random strangers that they might know on social media, and they're reaching out to them because they need their help. And then once they kind of dealt with that pain, they kind of just disappear again. And that can cause a lot of hurt for other people as well. I know that personally, I have dealt with a lot of people who are my friends and they're dealing with depression or anxiety. And for me, I also deal with different mental health issues. So for me, I've learned that I kind of have to put distance between myself and friends who kind of just go in and out and disappear, just because for me, I'm the type of person that I pull my energy from the people that are around me. And if I'm dealing with people who are constantly dealing with depression, who are constantly dealing with anxiety and are constantly canceling on me, it makes me feel really bad just because I get super excited about hanging out with people. And when they cancel on me all the time, then I kind of fall into that cycle of feeling depressed, and all the thoughts go through my head of, oh my gosh, maybe people don't like me, maybe I'm not that great of a person. And I've realized that the more I surround myself with people who kind of cancel on me, who are going to get me all excited about hanging out and then just disappear last minute, I've realized that that's kind of affected my mental health. So I've learned to kind of surround myself with more reliable people and making sure that I surround myself with people who make me feel really good instead of tearing me down. And honestly, it has nothing to do with the person trying to tear you down. Sometimes it's just that person's dealing with a lot of stuff in their own life, and it's really hard for them to kind of dedicate time to you. So you can't take it personally. I know that I'm the type of person that I have to push those types of people out sometimes, just because I have to make sure that my mental health stays in check, because I mean, right now we're dealing with a pandemic and I've still got to get work done, and I've still got to be there for people like my family that really need me. So I have to make sure that I surround myself with positive people Something else I wanted to talk about in this video was the fact that you only get a limited amount of space for filling in friends in your life. So you've got to make sure that you're filling your friend circle with people that are dependable and reliable and people that you can actually show attention to. I know that in the past I have kind of opened my circle to a lot of people, and then I started to realize that some of my friends were feeling left out and feeling like I was just always saying that I wanted to hang out with people, but then I never really had time for them. And that's because I just had so many friends that it was just like every spare moment that I had, I was trying to fill it in with someone that I hadn't seen in a while. And sometimes getting around that circle of friends, it took a while because there's only so many free hours in a day that I'm not working or doing something else. So there was a lot of friends that I had in my life that were feeling really left out. And I know that I've been in that position where I feel like my friends kind of do their own thing and kind of leave me hanging, and it hurts. So one thing that I would suggest is making sure that your friend circle is a little bit smaller so that you actually hang out with your friends and show them that you care, because you don't want to get to a time where your friends feel like you don't really care about them, and then when you need friends, your friends just aren't there for you. But that's all I've got for this video. Hopefully you guys aren't stressing too much during this pandemic. Hopefully we are getting close to the end of the tunnel for that. But if you haven't already, go check all my other social medias out. I've been posting a lot on Instagram and been getting back into Snapchat just because it's 2020 and we're all kind of self-quarantined in our house dealing with this pandemic. So I've been jumping back on there. But if you guys have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I love talking to you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.